And welcome back to Crypto Members Only, second half of the show. All right. I'm going to start off with the Ripple article. It's a good one. I'm going to start off, though, with the disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer, not a financial advisor. Don't listen to anything on this program. It's a total lie. I don't know anything about crypto or finance or whatever. I'm just straight lying this whole time. Always do what's legal in your country. I would never try to teach you to do something that's illegal, all right? And always pay more tax than you should. That's a great thing to do. So, what do we got here? Eric M is here. Salarino, Mr. Success, Being Wolfie, Legendary Beast, Julie Renee. Do you really want the answer to the question you were just asked? No, it's rhetorical. Not a lawyer, not a financial advisor. Financial advisor. We are here, says Uddy to Earth, Charles Looney. I'm here. Who are the early birds that showed up? Mr. Success, C. Mel showed up. Underpass 61. Underpass 61 is like more validation every day that we are in the right place. Thank you, Hulk. I just got XRP. Hell yes. I'm getting some more tomorrow, Bond. I'm going to get more XDC, but I think XRP. Swift. Took 3 to 5 days. Took only 1.5. Crypto Cat showed up early, but probably not here. Because I posted this like a long time ago, this thing here. Melissa G, buying more at 10 or below. That's what I'm waiting for. AJ's trying to tell coworkers, but no one wants to listen. Hey, but they're sure going to want you to listen to them. Because once you're rich, they're going to have all these fucking stories. Oh, my kid needs a heart transplant. My grandmama, this happened. Da, da, da. All of a sudden, but you're going to have to listen to them, right? Okay. Nick Nieves, where will you buy if KuCoin goes down? Well, you got Binance and Uphold. And again, people on my channel, at least they used to know, there's a trick. Some of the exchanges maybe can't sell XRP, but what you do is you like buy an XLM, swap it out, or exchange it for an XRP, then you can shoot it off the exchange. So you're not technically buying XRP. You buy something else. I don't know if you can swap XRP with everything, but some exchanges do this. But it's the trick where you buy something on an exchange, like just try a small amount, like $3 of something, right? Then see if there's a button that says swap. You hit the swap button, and if it gives you a choice, and if XRP's in there, bam, you click the XRP. Now that $3 of dum-dum coin turns into XRP, and then you can take it off the exchange if that exchange lets you. That's the trick, okay? So I don't know which exchanges do this, but some of my past members have named it. See, I haven't bought crypto for over 2.5 years. I don't know anything about this stuff. I'm probably going to start listening now because if XRP hits 15 cents or a dime, I'm going to probably pick up another $3,000, $3,000 worth of XRP or something. So, all righty. So I will be kind of looking in these chat things. Uphold is best. Uphold user friendly. Okay, so Melissa G is like it's user friendly. Different exchanges have different XRP pairings. Okay, being Wolfie, so that's good to know. Yeah, Carlos M's like sad. It's only the U.S. thinks XRP is a security. Wow, unbelievable. Weight loss and fitness. Hulk, will you stake on XRP ledger-based coins? They should be safe. I'm not doing anything right now. I haven't done anything with my crypto for 2.5 years. I'm not touching it. Maybe in a year from now, I'll start staking. But the minute they make shit, BitTrue. Someone's saying BitTrue. BitTrue has the most XRP pairs. Okay, so you go to BitTrue, you find out what pairs there are with XRP, and you buy one of those pairs, and then you swap it for XRP. Yes. Okay, got it, got it. Anything? Sacriffs is like anything I can't link my American bank account to, I won't use. Okay, Sean's got a knowledge he's gonna drop. Go ahead, Sean. Because before I wasn't paying attention, but now I might start buying if it gets really low. So now I'm actually gonna start listening here. Next, so yeah, Sean, go ahead. Chat like 20 times. You might have said it in chat. We got so many new people here, dude. Like the people that used to be here, some of them leave, and then we got a whole new crew. Okay, I'm gonna go on with the news article then. Kevin Land, thank you, Kevin, for your donation. I'm in some tough times, but I still got you. Just doing my part. Thank you for that. Totally got it. Understand. Let's find Sacriff drops one. Sack's a regular viewer, regular commenter, donator, member of the channel. Where's the Ripple one? Son of a bitch. Here it is. Okay. Thought I lost it. I was gonna be really depressed. I have to call a suicide hotline if I lost that one. All right. Now we've noticed, there's some news coming out with John Deaton. He's saying once the summary judgment, like we're going to find out a boatload of evidence, like it's coming. And I think what's going on right now, here's proof of it. Whales know shit before we do. That's just a fact. That's why they're whales, right? They have privileged information that we don't. I don't belong in that social circle. The reason is because people at the top know what's going to happen. They know that this evidence that is going to be released about Ripple and XRP and all that, it's going to hurt the SEC very, very bad. I think what's going on is Gary is running around like a crack addict, desperate for a hit on a pipe, okay? And he's trying to rob, steal, and break everything he can get his hands on before the regulations come in, trying to scare everybody, get all the prices down, right? Look at what's going on. Total chaos in the crypto market, scaring everybody, this and that. People selling off crypto, not this guy, not you all. The prices I expect, and other people just made some comments in here that prices are going to start dropping. That's what the banks want, so they can come in and get XRP for a dime. That's exactly all these cryptos. What do you want? XDC, CeeLo, whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. As long as they're OMFIF or ISO 20022 compliant cryptos, okay? That's what they want. So let me read you this here. Ripple has again sold large amounts of XRP as it joined exchanges in wiring around the world nearly 320 million XRP. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Let's read this. Whale Alert Crypto Tracker. So there's this website or whatever it's called, Whale Alert, and they are a crypto tracker. And they have spotted 6 transactions on the XRP ledger that moved significantly large amounts of XRP. Why all of a sudden now? There's been a lot of movement in the past week, 2 month on the XRP, like more movement than there's ever been. Among this movement, 120 million XRPs were moved in a single lump. Ripple has sent a massive amount of XRP to be sold or transferred to an ODL platform. Whale Alert has detected half a dozen XRP transfers in the past 24 hours. Ripple has shifted 60 million from its RL92-MN wallet to its other one. The latter wallet is usually used by the company Ripple to transfer XRP to its ODL, which is on-demand liquidity platforms that collaborate with Ripple. So you have like the Bank of Brazil, the European Central Bank. See, all these are ODL partners. So Ripple is now selling crypto to give it to these banks in equal amounts so they can spread it out. You got to have liquidity. These banks, as a bank gets set up, Ripple has to give them or sell them XRP because they got to use it. So or simply sell. You notice another thing that's going on? Let me ask you a question. As I'm reading off this article, now let's think of the lawsuit. Here we go. Now it's critical thinking time. Just because I'm reading news, sometimes we have to take a pause and say, now let's look at this bigger picture here. You've got Ripple being sued because Gary says they're doing illegal things. Well, why haven't, and you remember how I've read off how different crypto companies are getting cease and desist letters from the court. When a cease and desist letter from the court means stop doing what you're doing, crypto exchanges, okay? We've read that off. At least 15 crypto exchanges in the past week, I've read off articles, they're getting cease and desist orders, okay? Why has Ripple not received any of these, everybody? How is the SEC still allowing Ripple to keep doing this, everybody? I thought it's illegal. Why is the judge still allowing this? All around the world, since this trial has started, Ripple has been sending XRP and receiving XRP and buying it up off plate and then selling it over here and buying it up there. Why are they not getting a cease and desist letter? That's something for you to think about. I already know the answer, and I think you do too, because this is a fake trial, that's why. 40 billion were sent to an unknown address. The rest of the 320 million XRP, they've read off different amounts, but the total that we're talking about is a huge number. 318 million were totally moved. I'm sorry, it wasn't 300. Yeah, 318 million, 1/3 of a billion. Okay, that's right. They're moving all this stuff around. The courts aren't telling them to stop. Gary's not telling them to stop. What do you think that's all about? There's a company called Santiment and Santiment Data. It's a company reported that it had noticed a large number of XRP transactions since May 13th. These big XRP wallets, Ripple was sending out 100,000 at a time. These wallets also have like 100,000 worth of XRP in them. Getting them ready. This indicates a rise. Oh, here we go with the institutional. Listen to this. This indicates a rise in the interest of large investors and financial institutions in the Ripple affiliated token. We like hearing about institutions. That's when we get rich. When we see the word institutions are getting this crypto, that's a good thing. That's what we want. Besides, the aforementioned data platform stated that sentiment toward XRP is now at its highest level since April. Okay? They're getting this sentiment data is getting a feeling like XRP confidence is growing and stuff's moving a lot out here, okay? So that's kind of just to let you know. I wanted you to look at this. Wait, hold on. Crypto Cat, thank you very much for the donation. Very excited about the future. You know, it gets easy. I'll just tell you what, it gets easier for me to find news. I mean, yeah, I think today I probably spent at least 2 hours looking for news. Closer to 3-ish. Okay, because I check so many fucking news sites. It's insane, all right? And I've got to pick out But I had like 10 articles. I read off 3 in the earlier show. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clicked out at least 2 or 3. I mean, so what we're seeing, Crypto Cat and everybody else, is there's a lot of movement in the world of crypto. And we're seeing the smaller exchanges, like I've said for 2.5 years now, they're all getting squashed out. And the big banks are coming in. Ripple is moving millions and billions of XRPs. They're getting everything all set up. You've got from South America to Mexico corridor. We just read where the Bank of Brazil, I mean, is now a Ripple is using XRP. Like, are you serious? Like, it's happening all around the world. It's all getting set up as every day we hear this. You watch this show to keep up on the news. There's so much news. Don't worry about a stupid price. Look at what's really going on. Because the market we have now is not a market. Remember, it's betting, it's gambling, it's speculative, it's lying and money laundering. All that kind of stuff's going on. The price, whatever now, does not matter. You think Bitcoin's really going to be 60 grand one day? No, that thing's so fucking worthless. I've been saying for 2.5 years about Bitcoin and Ethereum, worthless. Let's see. Government Tekken Monster. Let Farmer John, Gary the Sausage Holster. Reminds me of movement in the crypto world. Bowel movement. Oh, that was foul. Okay. Where do we go next? What's this article? Citibank. Okay, already read that one off. India. Oh, India's back in here again. I'm going to hold off on the India one. We got the PayPal. Okay, PayPal. Okay, now we're starting to see. Okay, I'm going to go with the PayPal one because these are like major institutions. PayPal. Listen to this one. This is the. Let's see if I have notes on this one from earlier. Give me a second. Tornado Cash. India, I got notes on. Swiss Post, that was already done. Okay, I don't have notes on India. I did highlight. I read the article earlier and highlighted. PayPal. Okay, here's something. I'm almost positive Elon Musk started at PayPal with a group of smart people. I think they call it the PayPal Mafia, as a matter of fact. And they all kind of left and went their separate ways. I think one guy started Circle, whatever. You know what I'm saying, right? So PayPal, the origins of PayPal are in with the richest fucking people, okay? Elon Musk, need I say more? So PayPal is like a massive payments. And when you have crypto, you need payments, don't you? PayPal, to stay relevant, it's basically digital. It's digitizing money. It's digitized. PayPal is crypto in a way because they're the pioneers of sending money around the world. And this article here, let's get into it. They're partnering with Coinbase Trust Network. Now, Coinbase started something called Trust, TRUST, and it's a network. And now there's like 38 companies in this network. It's big, okay? But this is one of the ways crypto is going to be sent all around the world and accepted by everybody. So, you know, Coinbase doesn't want to get left behind due to regulations. PayPal doesn't want to get behind due to regulations. BlackRock will never get left behind, worth $27 trillion. So BlackRock joins with Coinbase, and now Coinbase joins with PayPal. Are you seeing all this? You see, Coinbase is new money. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank, JP Morgan, that's old money. Old money does not want new money in. That's why all these exchanges are getting slaughtered. The poor ones, the cheap ones, they're getting their heads chopped off, okay? The new money, Coinbase, has got to stay relevant. That's why they joined with Big Daddy, BlackRock. But they still have to fight the regulation game. So what the banks are going to try to do is squeeze everybody out, even BlackRock if they can. But even though BlackRock's invested probably in JP Morgan, it's a complicated. I'm not going to get into all that. PayPal joins Coinbase Trust Network, a move that will help keep PayPal up with its competitors. The decision to bring Coinbase Trust members to 38 companies now. So first it was Coinbase, and then it was this company. Now they added PayPal, so they've got a 38 company payment trust kind of crypto thing going on. Okay, they're trying to fight regulation so they can make money. Obviously, PayPal has joined Coinbase's Travel Rule Universal Solution Technology Network. So that's what Trust stands for. Travel Rule Universal Solution Technology Network. It aims to protect the security and privacy of customers while complying with the banking industry's travel rule. The Trust Network was launched in February, so it only been around about 6 months, less now, yeah, about 6 months. The Trust Network was launched in February by 18 prominent virtual asset service providers, or VASPs. So Coinbase joins up with 18 companies. Some of them you've heard of, Kraken and Robinhood. Now PayPal joins, okay? So now there's 38 companies in this little consortium called Trust. Now, under the travel rule in the United States, VASPs, which are virtual asset companies or whatever, are legally required to pass on specific information relating to customer fund transfers from one institution to another on amounts greater than 1,000. So what you got going on with this travel rule? Anytime a transaction of more than $1,000, like if you're sending money from Citibank to Bank of China, the bank, Citibank, has to notify the United States government, more than likely the OCC, Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, possibly the Treasury. I'm not certain which actual division they have to notify, but I'm pretty sure it's a bank. Their boss is the OCC. Then the OCC will send it over to the Treasury, probably something kind of like that, although I could be wrong. So anytime you move $1,000 from bank to bank, that's when they have to notify the government. This PayPal move is seen as validation for industry. Coinbase is one of the most popular cryptocurrency exchanges in the world and has been working hard to make itself compliant with various regulations. PayPal serves 400 million customers worldwide, and entrance into the digital currency space will help validate the industry and open up more doors for cryptocurrency adoption, according to Coinbase. So what we got going? We got BlackRock coming in. Do you see what's going on? When BlackRock comes in, that's the biggest investment company in the world. Like, it's enormous. And they're coming into crypto. So BlackRock is making crypto legitimate. So people won't be like, oh, that crypto stuff. You know all the people you talk to, well, I don't know what crypto is. Oh, but BlackRock sure the fuck knows. Then they're like, that makes people that have no fucking clue, they're like, BlackRock joined up with Coinbase? Oh, yeah, yeah. Remember how you said crypto's all fucking stupid and speculative? Why the fuck would BlackRock join with Coinbase? When you ask them that kind of a question, they're like, they get like this deer in the headlights look. They're like, it cracks me up. I was at the gym the other day, and it was 2 days ago. I was talking to some guy about crypto. Oh, and he wants it now. So I'll probably have to talk to him and help him set up his wallet and get his account going and stuff. But this nerd guy was listening, who's a fucking smart ass, but he's really stupid, though. He's a dumb smart ass, okay? So he's like, hey, have you heard crypto is going to be the new whatever? I'm just like, wow, this stupid fuck. I said, yeah, I've heard about blockchain being the world's payment system. Yeah, fucking dummy. And then he's like, yeah, too bad everybody's going to lose with that. And I'm just like, does this guy even know what he's talking about? So I said, okay, dumbass. I said, have you ever, I'm going to ask a rhetorical question because I'm going to answer it myself. Have you ever heard of Rosie Rios? Answer, no. But just for the sake of it, do you know who Rosie Rios is? No. Well, what a fucking nut job. So I'm like, she just happened to be like the treasurer of the United States, in charge of all the gold at Fort Knox, in charge of the mint and all the precious metals and everything to do with money in the whole entire country. And she left to go work for Ripple, you know, that cryptocurrency I was talking about. She works for them now. You know what this fucking nut job says? Oh, how's she doing now? I don't know. I haven't called her since 2 weeks ago, dumbass. I don't know how. I could whip out the phone now and call her, you cocksucker. What do you mean? Like, how's she doing now? Oh, I bet you she realized she shouldn't have left her job. And I'm like, I was like, oh my God, I got to quit talking to this guy because he's way too fucking stupid for me to waste brain cells on. So the other guy I was talking to, we walked away and I said, did you hear that fucking dummy? Like, he is going to be so wrecked and left behind. How to get to the position of being the treasurer of the United States, you've got to know a whole lot of shit about finances, buddy. For him to make a statement, oh, I'm sure she regrets leaving that job because now she's probably broke. And I'm like, how could you possibly be so dumb to say that about a treasurer? Do you know the intelligence just to get that job? Do you think she'd make a bad I said, my friend, whatever that guy over there tells you about crypto, run. When he starts talking about anything, run, okay? Because this dude is so fucking stupid. And and then the guy was like teaching crypto stuff too, started laughing. He's like, I know, dude, a treasurer has got to be somebody who just was really fucking smart with money. They won't make a bad decision and go work for some job. The crazies, I'm telling you. Everybody wants to be an expert, right? Guy's ear hustling, and now he's a fucking expert about the Treasury of the United States. Okay, that's kind of scary. These people are in public. Weight loss and fitness. Thanks for your donation to the channel. H, would you buy Coinbase stock in light of this news? I don't buy stocks in companies. You know, I mean, look. If BlackRock joins Coinbase, if I buy stock, I would buy Coinbase. I mean, when the biggest company in the world does something, you kind of might want to join them, okay? Kapil Kumar, thanks for your donation to the channel. Man, I'm really starting to like CeeLo. It's even faster than XLM. Just noticed CeeLo also available on Coinbase too. This coin is so sneaky and very fast. Well, I did a show on it, Kapil. If you want to look back about 3 months ago, I did a little series about 5 or 6 different cryptos. So each day was a different crypto. You could look at that, you know, and go to their website and look around more and stuff. So if you really like it, I mean, it's going to have a use. It has a great use case. So if you want to pick up some of that, you know, go for it. Never buy them Ripple stocks. Yeah. So Carlos M, would you buy a Ripple stock? One, you got to be a millionaire. You got to be an accredited investor. And then two, my answer is no. Let me tell you why. Ripple, as we know it now, will not be the same later. Okay. So hold on. Peter Pan, BlackRock is only involved in deals that will make them disgusting amounts of money. Right. When you've got a company that's with their holdings and the value of the company is at 27 trillion, they could buy the United States debt off right now. I think still have a couple billion left over, a couple trillion left over. I mean, that's how rich. So if someone's going to ask me, should I buy Coinbase stock? I'm not going to tell you, but I mean, if BlackRock likes Coin, why did BlackRock pick Coinbase? I mean, come on now, just you guys got to think about some of the stuff, right? I'm not going to tell you to buy it because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an advisor on financial. But if I were to buy stock, I would definitely buy Coinbase. Man, BlackRock scoops it up, then I'm doing what BlackRock's doing. Okay, where are we at there? Tornado, Coinbase. Here we go. Let's see. Plaintiff in Coinbase lawsuit raises issues of account lockups, crypto as a security. Now we're going to hear some what's going on with Coinbase being sued by. And look, just because somebody sues you, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. Anybody can sue anybody for whatever. It doesn't even fucking matter. Okay. So a lot of these things are just dramatics. Now there is some truth to what's going on at Coinbase, whether it borderlines on illegal or not, who knows? But again, if BlackRock's in, I'm in. Okay. A Coinbase user, oh, so some fucking moron. All right. Claimed the crypto exchange boldly flouts federal and state laws. From my experience working at the state Supreme Court level, I didn't even have to finish the first sentence of this article to know that it's dumb shit. All right. It's like a little ass kissing move. If you have, when you use terms like boldly flouts federal and state, that's this lawsuit's so frivolous, like a $3 bill. Okay. By not completing the proper registration as a securities exchange. Wow. So here's how fucking stupid. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this article because whoever wrote it is a fucking retard. Turner Wright over at Cointelegraph. You can let him know. You can't even get to the first sentence and you got bullshit with this. And then you have a presupposition. You're presuming crypto is a security. So the person who's filing this lawsuit is they're assuming Coinbase boldly flouts federal laws. That's just an assumption. Everybody has an assumption. So that doesn't mean anything at all. And the next part here, they're claiming in their lawsuit that Coinbase is selling securities. Well, number one, we have no definition of crypto in the United States Code. So how do you know, unless you're God, how do you know? Well, this person's crazy, so they probably think they're God. Okay, I'll give them that. Totally agree with that. This person thinks they're God. How can the plaintiff say crypto security when our own court system has not defined it? This person filing a lawsuit is officially fucking stupid. But let me continue just for the comedy aspect of it. One user has filed a class action lawsuit against crypto exchange Coinbase on behalf of account and wallet holders who have had their accounts breached and incurred losses arising from the unauthorized transfer of assets. I'm going to kind of skip through this. What you got going on is somebody's mad because their account got hacked. And there is we've kind of read about this article before where someone, I think it's the same case, just a different news story. And what they are kind of suing Coinbase for, that foolishness stuff. But what I think the meat and potatoes is here is that Coinbase does need to tighten up people getting hacked. And then they need to have, we all know this from Coinbase, they need to have better communication with their customers because you call them, you can't get I mean, that's almost like the standard nowadays, right? You go to call a company, you can't get a hold of anybody. Even if it's like Yahoo or something or Google. I tried calling Google and you can't, like if you look up Google, there's no phone number. I mean, it's just, that's how these places do it nowadays. So I'm not saying it's good, but this person's mad because they got hacked or allegedly got hacked or whatever all the stuff is. And they're saying Coinbase shut their account down, So we've done articles before where, Coinbase needs to have better communication with their customers and more openness about how they investigate crimes and these sorts of things. Coinbase does not disclose that the crypto assets on its platform are securities, said the lawsuit. So again, you know what? It's going to be difficult for a judge to hear this case in a way because the plaintiff, is just assuming there's all these assumptions. And when you get down to the nitty gritty, you got to go with facts. And they just keep talking about again and again about Coinbase being security. And they got these 79 different securities on there. That seems to be this big deal. This word keeps coming up. So this article's not going anywhere too far. I mean, this court case, I'm not reading through it all. It's just, it keeps saying the same basic things. Person's mad because they probably want their money back. I don't, on their behalf, I don't think this actual person got their stuff hacked. I think they're just suing Coinbase because they don't have a right to sell securities according to the person. So just be careful when you get these articles like this one here. Plaintiff in Coinbase lawsuit raises issue of account lockups. You know what? Half the shit or a quarter of it's probably true. A lot of it will just be like FUD, people trying to start bad talking Coinbase or whatever. So just without getting into this whole article, just be aware that you're going to hear stuff come up with Coinbase. If I'm investing in stocks, I would get Coinbase stock, me personally. I think we'll wrap up with one last article. It's going to be a positive one about India. Now, the way we get rich, okay, is we got to have global crypto adoption. It's got to be global. It's got to be regulated and all these things. That takes coordination from around the whole world. Look, the IMF, this article is going to kind of blow your mind, okay? The IMF is the International Monetary Fund. Why is it important that we're talking about this? Because if you've got to understand, crypto is global, correct? So the whole world needs to be on the same global page, okay? It doesn't matter if the United States gets fully crypto set up, we still aren't going to get rich. Because who are we going to trade with? Nobody, right? XRP, to be worth anything, you've got to move it and move it and move. You got to be moving money constantly. That's what gives it its value. So we have to get the whole globe set up. How do we do that? With the IMF. Now, when I first got into crypto, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, is like, oh, crypto's bad, okay? Can't trust it. It's too volatile. Oh, they've changed their tune in the 2.5 years I've been making crypto videos. Here's the title. India's crypto and equities market has spiked tenfold since the crypto equity correlation. What they're saying here is the market for cryptos and equities, they're correlated now. So as the equities goes up, so does the crypto. As equities go down, what are we seeing here? Crypto is becoming legitimate in India. People are recognizing crypto as a market, as money, as something important. See, before, crypto would just be like here while the markets are doing this, right? So that means crypto doesn't relate. It doesn't correlate to stocks, bonds, equities. Well, now it does. And India says it's done it 1,000% more. This is pretty remarkable. Let me see if I highlighted. In this post, the IMF further reiterated the importance of regulating the crypto sector. This is amazing. Now the IMF is saying this. They first started 2.5 years ago. They were not having nothing about crypto. Now all of a sudden, oh, it's different. In the post, because the IMF made a post, the IMF further reiterated the importance of regulating the crypto sector by establishing regulatory frameworks. That's what we need to be rich. We need regulatory frameworks that focus on the use of certain digital assets within a country. The body challenged the region to enact, coordinate IMF, oh my God, IMF challenged the region of Asia to enact coordinated regulations across jurisdictions. The IMF is telling India Thailand, Vietnam, we want you to have regulated crypto regulations. That's a big fucking move right there. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. The IMF now is saying we've got to have this global. So just start off with your region and then make that region bigger and then make that other region see where it's going. It's growing. That's what has to happen. It's not any good if just India gets regulation. It has to be regional for the whole area, like a hub. That's what we talk about, a crypto hub, okay? And different regions will have probably different regulations, but they're all going to kind of work together. That's how I really see this. Let me, oh, here we go. At the same time, the IMF, this is big, which is relentlessly, can you hear this word? Relentlessly pushing for global crypto regulations. That's how we get rich. When you've got an international, the biggest bank in the world is the IMF, International Monetary. They loan out, they're just like, when America has a problem, we call up the IMF. Okay. I need to read that sentence again. At the same time, the IMF, which is relentlessly pushing for global crypto regulations. That's so massive. 2.5 years ago, they're not doing that 2.5 years ago. They were like, no, 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 crypto's bad. 2.5 years ago, crypto's bad, right? It's saying here that now, the IMF is now saying that there's correlations, okay, between crypto and equities market, meaning there's tight, like it's really becoming money. It's really becoming valuable to an economy. Crypto is becoming valuable to an economy. That is what the IMF is trying to show. It said, before the pandemic, crypto seemed insulated from the financial system, meaning before the pandemic, there was this thing called crypto and then the real world, okay? Now, the IMF is saying there's tremendous correlation now between the financial world and crypto. Like they're becoming one. This is where we're moving to. That's why I wanted to show you this article. I know it's about India, and for us in America, it's on the other side of the world. But the IMF has noticed in India a tremendous correlation between crypto and the equities markets. That means crypto is legitimate now. Okay, it's like something to reckon with, like it's gonna change the world. Before it was like, oh, it's this thing that's just, speculative, and that now in India, it's related to the financial market. That's how big crypto is getting in India. I'm not gonna get into the politics of the problems they got going over there right now, but I'm just showing you. The International Monetary Fund has observed that the correlation between the crypto market and India's equities has surged, listen, 1,000% since the onset of the pandemic. Whoa. So you get crypto in India and the equities market, they're not 10% correlated, 20, 30. They're now 1,000% more related. That's pretty fucking amazing, okay? It said, furthermore, the IMF noted that the correlation between equities and cryptocurrencies is widespread across Asia, citing the growth of digital currencies in the region. That means Vietnam, Thailand, definitely not China. You've got Philippines, Burma, all these countries over there, Bhutan. I don't even know if Bhutan's in that area, probably not. But like that whole area of Asia, and yeah, crypto is becoming a force to be reckoning with. That's what the IMF is saying. This is a big deal now. Like they're saying, whoa, crypto is a part of the financial world. It's not a threat anymore. Now they have to regulate it, and they're going to use it. That's how we get rich. The IMF deals with global stuff. That's what they're saying. We've got to have like these global regional regulations. So that will be Helio Bob. Hold on a second now. Helio Bob shows up again. Regular viewer, watcher, commenter, donate, showing the proof. And he's got a bunch of dollar signs. Thanks for that. So, yeah, the IMF report on India is showing proof that crypto. See, we're on the United States, we're on the other side of the world from India. We don't really see a lot what's going on over there. This article breaks it. When the IMF says something like this is enormous news, okay? Because it's showing that a country like India, who is supposedly against cryptos and all this stuff, I'm not going to get into all what's going on over there. The IMF comes in and says, whoa, crypto in India, it's massive. It's 1,000% more correlated to the equities market. Crypto is becoming like this thing that's part of the economy in India. It's no longer an outside area, okay? So for an IMF to make this statement, look out, because crypto's huge. That's a major deal. Let me check some comments here real quick. Isn't it a shame what started the whole issue with Tornado Cash? You have a visitor, Hulk. Well, we got a lot of visitors. I found it for members. Inca Cola. Evan Wilson. I made the live and I got my Zaya. There you I gotta get some of that. It's been a while. Good stuff, Evan. Like I could get that for about 24 bucks, and it's like the best dang rum ever on the planet. It's hard to believe it's something for $24, but I'm telling you, it's amazing stuff. Carlos. Okay, 34 here. I'm in Texas. Still great stuff. All right, that'll conclude the show. Oh, dang, 47 minutes. Whew, no wonder I'm so tired. That'll be it. We've gone through a lot of news. You should now have a good global picture on all the news, what's going on in different parts of the world, how all this is getting put together like a big puzzle, and how we learned today how 1 billion, over 1 billion people in India. India is like 3 times the size of the United States with people. So it's like 3 United States. India's story was massive, okay, because that's like a good chunk of the world. 1/7 of the world is India. The other 1/7 is China. It would take 3 United States of people to equal India or more. So that's a very big thing. When the IMF is talking like this, that India has a direct correlation, like that's fucking big, okay? Don't count out, you got 1 billion people in India, they're gonna be using crypto every day, okay? G Spud drops it. What does he say? Great time to get onto some XRP now. But it will be interesting to see what happens to Tether. Well, when the FBI finds out how fake Tether is, it's going to destroy the whole crypto market because Bitcoin's going down. Bitcoin, what Tether's allegedly done, and I'm saying allegedly, is they don't keep all the dollars that they should. They'll buy Bitcoin and say they've backed their Tether with Bitcoin. What happens when Bitcoin drops? Tether drops. And if everybody wants their money out of Tether, guess what? They ain't going to get it because they bought Bitcoin. It's a disaster. It's like a house of cards. And then we already went over Ethereum, how Vitalik said it's not going to be any faster, cheaper, whatever. Then what the fuck's the merge for? Then he said they're halfway done. It's been 7 years, and Ethereum 2 is coming out. They're only halfway, 55% done. Like, are you fucking serious? So those two, you got the house of cards, which is the whole crypto market, and I'm using that term very loosely. You got the whole crypto market based on Bitcoin and Ethereum. These two are train wrecks waiting to happen. When that happens, the whole crypto market's going to dump. That's when, if somebody, I'm not telling you, if you want to get some cheap crypto, I mean, that's the time. I see it all dumping. Now, being able to get it on an exchange, that's another story, okay? So, but if you're somebody who doesn't really have a lot of money, Here's what I would tell my friend. I'm not telling you this. I got to be careful. I would just tell my friend, if you don't have enough, just sit tight. And I'm not telling you. That's why I'm talking to my friend. He's sitting right there, but I'm not talking to you. But I would tell my friend, just sit tight. And when this tether bomb explodes and all crypto comes tumbling down, you might get XRP for 15 or 10 cents. You never know. If that happens, then swoop it up. Okay. So that'll be it. AJ Smith's like, thanks for all you do. Of course. Trying to make you guys more aware of what's going on. Trying to give you a big picture on what's going on in crypto world. So there's no FUD and no fear, nothing. I want you fully educated, and I'll see y'all tomorrow when I make my next video.